Judaism is a dead religion. And the reason why Judaism is a dead religion is because they don't have a temple to sacrifice their gods to it. They still adhere to the law or whatever, but they can't atone for their sins. So some people say, oh, no, it's not a dead religion. It's an incomplete religion. There's no such thing as an incomplete religion, right? It's dead. It's just completely dead, right? And the reason why is because the law of Moses was fulfilled with Jesus. They rejected that, basically rejecting their inheritance, right? And so that's where the parable of the vineyard, where they talk about, he builds a vineyard, keeps sending people back to get it, and they keep killing him. He sends his son, they kill his son. So God shows up, or the owner shows up, kills the people that were in charge of the vineyard and gives the vineyard to somebody else. They rejected their inheritance, and then the inheritance were given over to the Christians through Jesus Christ, right? So Judaism is a dead religion. There will never be the construction of the third temple, but we've already talked about it as well. But it's actually picking up a lot of steam, and people are also getting behind it, right? And I know that some of you want to talk about the Ezekiel's visions where he's talking about, you'll see the abomination of desolation, in the temple. Well, that's the Catholic. That's Catholic. He's seeing the Catholic Church. And I'll tell you why. There's only about 10 million Jews on the planet. And again, Satan already has them. The synagogue of Satan is what they refer to, in the book of Revelations twice, right? So there's no need for him to build a third temple and put that in there, right? So what you're seeing is the world's biggest religion is the Catholic flavor of Christianity, right? So when he's seeing that desolation of abomination, it'll be something that's in Rome, right? And if you go in there and you read again about the 7 hills or whatever, a lot of people think that Rome is going to come into a play. But all this other stuff right here, man, you don't worry about what's going on in Iran or whatever, or Jerusalem. That third temple is never going to be built, right? And a lot of people are talking about it, and a lot of people are going on to say the same thing as well to go do it. Now, but we've already talked about in past episodes. Go into EnigmaCast and check it out if you want to, or whatever. But that right there, everybody, is the biblical versions of angels that we have to go with, right? And these angels are no joke. In fact, the Bible is almost a rated R movie when you read it. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the Bible, man. Sex, murder, death, betrayal, violence, child sacrifice, all this crazy stuff is going on in the Bible, right? It's not for the weak, right? And angels are definitely not these, I do believe that some of them take on that role, but a majority of these angels are fierce warrior type beings, right? But I'm sure there's also comforting angels in there. Classic example is when Mary goes to the tomb, there's an angel just chilling there saying, hey, Jesus is gone, he's not here. She was a little scared. He's like, don't be afraid. He just looked like a normal dude, glowing dude, sitting on the rock, I think it was, just glowing white, just looking like a normal guy, right? And she ran away, right? So that's where that is at right there with the angels. Again, I know some of you are asking about the female angels. I'm aware of those, not in the Bible. So not making this show. Maybe down the road, I will do a appendix version of these angels, because there is a lot of angel reference out there. And there is a lot of people who study a lot of angels as well.
Subscribe now and turn on notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.